the most intense rush in Southern California. We're talking surfing for the 21st century, and it's more extreme than ever. Mia Lee is live in studio tonight with a look at Southern Californians in search of a radical ride. Mia.
Yeah, Pat, you know, hanging 10 was never quite like this. What do they say? Think outside the box. Way out. How far out? Sometimes so far out you are quite literally airborne.
Let's go surfing now.
If you think surfing looks like this, welcome to the Radical Ride. Surfing's become more extreme over the years, and we're going to show you 3 of the most radical kinds. First up, kiteboarding.
Anyone can do it.
Combining a kite and a wakeboard, a kind of altered surfboard.
You know, it's just another thing to do on the water.
People like Corky Cullen and Peter Wells are braving the new frontier for a sport in its infant stage.
Feels a bit like you're flying and a bit like you're swimming all at the same time.
They don't need a lot of wind.
15 to 20, we're stoked. Super lit on the kites, going huge.
They fly through the water and the air at 30 miles an hour. By pulling the strings that connect them to their kites, they can control how they move. These guys just want some surf under their feet and some wind in their kite. Some surfers don't want wind, but big waves, and they'll go anywhere to find them. This sport is called tow-in surfing, and these daredevils take a boat hundreds of miles out in the water to catch a 50 to 70-foot wave. The sport started several years ago when surfers, hoping for the giant wave to come in, decided to go out and catch it themselves.
The ocean is very intimidating.
Other radical riders surf, but nowhere near the water. Tanya Garcia O'Brien surfs in the sky, 14,000 feet above the ground. Tanya is a sky surfer, one of the tiny percentage of people in the world who perform acrobatic feats in the sky as they free fall with a board attached to their feet.
Once you get used to it, it's a piece of cake.
Tanya's husband, Craig, is a skydiver who videotapes her jumps. She's done this almost 3,000 times, including this jump that I'm joining her on.
This is going to be snug. How's that feel?
Good, feels good.
Okay, here we go.
Tanya says anyone can do it, but when someone's this good, it might be just more fun to watch.
So what about the risk factor? Well, the people we talked to said, of course, some of these sports are more dangerous than surfing, but they say they train for their sports and they take safety very seriously. But at the end of the day, they say the risk is worth the rush. Back to you.
Take your word for it, Mia. Thank you. Still ahead.